Hello. Now I'm going to be talking about my favorite episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, Another Brick on the Wall. At this point in the third season premiere, this is kind of when I was starting to lose interest in Power Rangers. And then we started finally getting Cartoon Network in. And that's kind of when they started rerunning SWAT Cats. I was aware of that show, but I only saw like a couple of episodes when it was airing on TBS. But when Cartoon Network started airing it at 4:30, whenever Power Rangers was coming on, I started watching SWAT Cats instead. And even though that only ran 26 episodes, I kept watching it over and over again on a continuous loop. I just wasn't interested in watching Power Rangers anymore. I think whenever I saw the movie and whenever I saw the third season and I saw what the Zords look like, and the fact that the third season and the movie weren't even connected, the fact is the movie was non-canon, that did kind of bother me. But from time to time I did go back to Power Rangers, and I then caught an episode that really caught my attention, and that was Another Brick on the Wall. And this actually features one of my favorite monsters from the Power Rangers franchise, the Brick Bully. Well, in the episode, Kat basically is going to build a homeless shelter. Rita's disgusted by this, so Rito goes down there to mess things up. Kat and the others start cleaning up the lot that they're going to build it in and start making it all pretty with flowers and all that stuff. We get treated to a nice song. We see Bulk and Skull being Bulk and Skull, like falling in the water and all that stuff. Getting all that. It's pretty good. Rito, Squat, and Babu show up, spy on them. However, Squat and Babu really do not do anything when they show up with him. I think that after they teleport with him, they both just disappear for the rest of the episode. I guess the contract said they had to be in the episode, but they didn't say how long. Well, whenever they all leave, Rito does something that basically makes him invisible to everyone's sight. He just hides below the camera, and when everybody leaves, he rises up and goes, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell..." "Nope, that's me, oh Dorito." That's like the best line in the episode. Well, he and the Tengu Warriors, the birds, the birds start ruining all the hard work the Rangers and everybody were doing. So Kat becomes the pink ninja, and but when she gets swarmed by them, the others show up. Rita then says that she's going to turn Kat back into a villain by zapping her. I'm like, why didn't you can do that anytime. You have plenty of episodes where you have the perfect opportunity. You're always spying on them when they never know that. Just zap her anytime. Turn the other Rangers evil. Turn the whole world evil. Well, she misses and ends up hitting the wall, and it comes to life, or a section of it, and it's the Brick Bully. And he's got a really unusual design. His head is an upside-down mask, and he goes, "Hey, I have legs and they work. Which one of you painted go on me?" And well, he has cool arsenal like throwing energy breaks. They explode! He's cool. He's got good lines and everything. And he ends up turning two of the Rangers into bricks, and then he turns another two into bricks. So Kat and Billy retreat to the command center. Of course, we find out they're really not transforming into bricks. He shrunk them down and encased them in bricks, so they got to figure out a way to get them out. And when Kat realizes it's pollution is what is needed, they build a device to make pollution to free them. Billy, however, they all discover that the Brick Bully is now eating the supplies, and he's mutating and getting stronger. Now he has a different form, and one of them is now his face has just become a giant mouth. Billy then heads out, going back to action, and Bulk and Skull return. They are told by their boss to get all the supplies back, and they go out looking for them, including the piece of the wall. And when they see it, it's finding the Blue Ranger, and he goes, "How the heck did that happen?" And then Rito shows up. Oh, my sister did. They see him. They run off that fast forward. Rito's like, "What?" And well, Billy then fights the brick bully until he wears him out because he's not eating any more supplies. And he does try and transform Billy into a brick, but he keeps missing. And well, Rita then makes the monster grow, and Billy then gets in his new Zord, the big wolf one, and they fight now in giant form in the city. Yeah, they were in a suburban neighborhood, now they're in the city. I don't know how they just got there. Well, they were in there for a while. The big brick bully even tries to tackle Billy before he even gets in the Zord. But then he encases the Billy in a giant doghouse, and then he throws all these spears into it. But in the end, Billy comes out on top, and his Zord keeps doing naughty. He does that twice, and he throws the brick bully down, and he defeats him by taking this step and just jabbing it down, and that explodes him into pieces. After that, Billy returns to the command center. And the Rangers are free. They rebuild the garden, which is something Rita knew because Rito tried to say we did destroy it. And Rita's like, they'll just rebuild it. And after that, Bulk and Skull get in trouble when they arrest the mayor because they don't know who she is. And they get in trouble. Now they got reduced to car washing, which is dropped in the follow-up episode. It's one of those cliches where these guys are supposed to get punished for a very long time in the next episode. Punishment is over. Well, after that, Kat wins an award, and then the episode ends. Now, this was my favorite episode in Season 3, and I know I've already said that, but I'm saying it again. And Brick Boy, to me, is an underrated villain. His design is a little weird, but that's to me makes it a little bit more creative. Because I just like his design, both of them, and I really wish he would have been in that Rita's Rewind game. Instead, they went with Krabby Cabby, who to me is the worst villain in Season 3. When I finally watched that episode, I didn't finally see it until I bought the show on DVD, the third season, and when I saw the cab transform into the Krabby Cabby, I erupted in laughter over how ridiculous it was. And I'm like, seriously, this is the villain you're going to use for the video game from the third season? No, I would have gone with Brick Boy. Oh boy. Well, today that episode turns 30, and I wish all those who made it happy 30th anniversary. And I 2 thumbs way up for making it. And I understand it has Super Sentai footage, so for all those who made that footage for that Japanese Super Sentai show, 2 thumbs way up again. Yeah, thanks for that episode, and I apologize that I did stop watching Power Rangers. I probably should have just kept watching it but unfortunately, as time went on, because I wasn't just doing Saturday morning cartoons or stuff anymore, because I had a job that basically kept me up at late, and I slept through the entire Saturday morning, especially pretty much throughout the entire 2000s and 2010s, and still present day, because I got an evening job. Thanks to Netflix, I was able to catch up on all the seasons I missed. And, well, I guess that means thanks Netflix. But, I'm going to say to Netflix and Hasbro, Cosmic Fury, please redo the final episode. Give us an epic showdown between the Rangers and Lord Zed. And don't do what you guys did. And if you do, I'll start saying the show did not end at Beast Morphers, because I really would like a do-over with that final season, especially with the finale. But going back to Power Rangers Season 3, I regret not watching it, but I still enjoyed, I regret and not regret, because I did enjoy watching SWAT Cats on Cartoon Network. I watched those episodes for like an entire year before I finally got bored with the 26 episodes on a continuous loop. Oh boy. Well, I will now leave you guys with my Power Rangers Salute book, the Mega Knight covers. Mega Knights. It's a series that I've been working on for a long time. I'm getting them published at lulu.com. They're basically, okay, I did say Salute, but really they're more like a parody of Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, and their ripoffs. And one of my villains in one of the books is Smashcan, who I was inspired by this episode. I call it Taking Out the Smashcan, but this time they fight at the city dump against the evil trash can monster. I tried to do a picture of him, but I am terrible at animation. Okay, I'd have to draw on word paint because I do not do good with my hands and everything. And what I am willing to confess, I am in the habit of taking pictures in public domain and mixing them together, then converting them with an AI site. Y'all want to heckle me for doing that? Fine. I don't care. I probably deserve it for doing that. But I'll leave you with the AI picture just so you can see how, how ridiculous he looks. Who knows, you might say that, Scott, that looks like something for a direct-to-video horror movie made by that same company who makes Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Well, Betty Boop's horror movie comes out next year, so let's enjoy that.